Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Some Building Big with Jerm. How's everybody doing today? In the last episode, we came over here and worked out this little horse stable so we can eventually breed up the fastest horse possible in the game. But today we're not going to be working on any of that. We're going to be completely done with this area, and we are going to be heading over to the castle, and we're going to be doing something I said I would not do, and hopefully I don't regret it. I don't think I will, though. We're going to be starting to revamp this entire castle. And I am extremely excited about this process. Honestly, doing stuff like this is one of my favorite things to do in the game. Going back to old builds, trying to improve them while also trying to keep the same look and same general feel of the build, but just getting them updated to my new like modern style. So we are going to be starting, let's head off the road here a little bit. We're going to be coming over here and starting on this tower right here. This will be where we start the renovation, because this, I think, is probably, this in the area just on top of the mountain here, is probably the area that needs the most work and the most attention. It looks a little bit strange. It's just a tower just coming straight out of the ground here, and then we got a big bridge, a big, like, really thin, really unsupported looking bridge crossing this little gap here. And like I said, I think we can make some massive improvements to this area, so we're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump straight into me tearing down this old tower, tearing down the old bridge, and tearing down part of that old tower. And just like that, the tower and bridge are gone. And that tower over there, I think I mentioned I might not tear that tower down. Maybe I did that. Maybe I mentioned that on stream, but it's gone. Got rid of it. Everything here is gone, which is kind of a weird look. It's funny because it almost, without that there, the skyline here almost looks better. But once we get the new one in there, it's gonna look really good. But before we could start building that, I need to clear out a bunch of stuff here, a bunch of trees, and then a few of these custom trees here, which is not going to be fun. But before we jump into that, I need to say, first of all, thank you all for the continued support on the first video back, the roads video. It's almost up to, probably by the time this video comes out, it'll probably be past 120,000 views, which is absolutely insane. But also, last video, I need to say, sorry. I mean, it's not that serious at all, but there was a couple of moments I missed. I didn't include me building up the farm, which isn't that big of a deal, I feel like, but some people were a little annoyed about it, and I do understand why. I could have shown a little small clip of the farm at least working. Which hopefully, if I don't forget again, I am showing on screen now. And then also over here, this I totally forgot about. I actually absolutely meant to include this in the video. I even edited the time lapse for it, but I totally forgot to show myself building the bridge. So sorry about that. I know people are going to be, mainly people are going to be probably annoyed that people were complaining about it, but it is something that I meant to show. So I'm sorry about that. But something else we need to talk about here really quick. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier or not, but I've decided I'm going to be overhauling the entire castle here. So we are going to have to start removing everything. Especially everything over here, basically from that tower over, everything's got to go. All these towers, even the dining hall here. I mean, this dining hall is terrible anyways, so got to get rid of that. We will be replacing it with another dining hall, which is probably going to be sitting under the keep. We're going to have, well, I don't want to spoil everything. If you've been in the live streams, you know a lot of the plans that I have for this area. But I'm not going to spoil it just yet on videos, so you'll have to stay tuned to see what we end up doing over here. I promise you will not be disappointed with the builds that we come up with for over here. But another thing that absolutely has to go is this thing. This thing, I'm not going to do it right now, but this thing is so ugly, so weird, out of place. Okay, keep falling. Let's just go into free cam. Yeah, this thing has absolutely got to go. We are probably going to be flattening out this area. Oh, we're going to get rid of the stupid cemetery too. Going to be flattening out this area for the most part. And then we're going to be moving our storage room into here. Hopefully I'm not reiterating on stuff I talked about earlier. But this storage room down here is just, it's gotten way too small. With all the updates that we've had since I made this, I think I made this in like 1.12 probably. And we've gotten so many new blocks since that update. So yeah, that is something we're going to be doing. And I didn't want to just expand this because this feels like for me, such a like iconic part of this area that I don't want to redo it. I don't want to just expand it. I want to leave it exactly as is. Maybe clean up some of these spots over here, but yeah, I just want to leave it be and let it be a thing of the past. So we're going to be coming over here and using up this space here. We're obviously going to be redecorating it because this also looks horrible. But we'll be coming over here and we will be redoing this entire little section probably in the next episode because I'm going to need it very, very soon. But I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start tearing out all of these trees, the custom trees that I need to tear out. I think I even need to replace some of this with grass. And then we're going to start doing a bit of terraforming in this area and preparing for the tower. All right, so I've made some progress over here. I've got the terrain built up, not bone mealed or anything yet, but we got the cliffs built up and I am loving this. I really tried to go a little bit crazy with the texturing here, using the deep slate, the tough, the regular stone, and then the, what is that called, concrete, to kind of give like a really like dirty, textured, really old look, I guess. Because like whenever you look at like cliffs in real life, they have a lot of like really dark spots, and I really wanted to get that effect here in this area, and I think it did. I think it does work. I think it does really work. I think once we get the rest of the build here, it'll especially work as well, because this is the only thing here, and you're kind of like, your eyes are really getting pulled to this area. So once we have the tower in here and the bridge, I think it'll work even better. It'll be a nice contrast to the rest of the build. But before we can work on the rest of the build, I have something that I want to do really quick. Well, not really quick. It's probably going to take a long time, but I am desperately in need of a creeper farm. I've been needing a creeper farm for years. I mean, since rockets were added to the game pretty much. Or at least since they were able to propel Elytra further. So we really need a creeper farm. Now, I have no idea where I want to put it. Right now, I'm thinking the best place to put it might be underground, under the cliff here. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it's going to be really tough to make a nice looking build out of it. Maybe we could try, but it's going to be very difficult. So probably not. I was just thinking, we do have this big cave down here that I built, or that I dug out like forever ago. At one point in time, I was planning on doing a big underground village down here. But I kind of scrapped that idea and nothing ever came of it. I don't know if I still want to do that or not. I think the idea is cool, but I don't know if this is the place for it. So I have a couple of options of where we could possibly put this creeper farm. Now over here in this little swamp, I have this little bitty like fort thing that I built forever ago. Probably over like 5 years ago. I think it could work to do a farm out here for like a creeper farm and then cover it with like a ruined build, kind of similar to that. Obviously a little bit nicer than that one though. So I'm thinking either that or somewhere along our road here, because we do need to populate this entire road with little things just here and there scattered throughout, so that we can, what am I trying to say? So that the world just feels more alive. So I think either way, I want to do like a ruined build for this, like a ruined little fort or something like that for this build. So yeah, I think the best option would probably be to do it along the road here somewhere. Probably a little bit further than where we are right now. Maybe like right up on one of these hills here. I think that might be the best location. All right, so I think a little change of plans. I mean, I made the creeper farm. It's done, but it's terrible. It doesn't work. I AFK'd overnight for like well, overnight and like 6 hours into the day. So probably like 15 hours altogether, somewhere around there. And this is all I got. Literally, this is the only stuff I got. I don't even know where the bones and arrows came from, because there shouldn't be any spaces where skeletons can spawn. Unless they could spawn under trapdoors, which maybe they can, but I didn't think they could. But that's all we got. 3 gunpowder and some bones and arrows. So, little change of plans. Let's go ahead and break this when it gets here. So we are going to abandon this place. But I'm actually kind of glad that this happened. I'm kind of glad it did perform terribly, because it's caused me to come up with an even better idea for our creeper farm. Now, this isn't something that we're going to be able to start on in this episode. So I think in the next episode, we're going to be building a creeper farm out above the ocean, which I know I said, maybe I said in the video, but I definitely said on stream, I wasn't really interested in doing that. Well, we are going to be doing that because I have a really, really cool way and idea of hiding the creeper farm. It's going to be a massive project, so we're going to have to wait till the next episode to do that, but I'm very excited about it. I hope you guys are as well. But I guess now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get back to grinding away on the castle, and we're going to work on getting the tower and the bridge done before the end of the episode. So let me go ahead and get to work on that. We'll be back once we got some progress done. All right, I got the tower and bridge done, as you can see. Mostly, we still got to do some interior work, and we still got to do the glass in the windows, but I think it's looking fantastic. I love this. Absolutely love how this build turned out. We also need to do a little bit more cleanup work over here, but this is going to come whenever we start working on the rest of this area. So let's come across the bridge here. We got this nice little design with the, what is this called? Smooth stone. We got lanterns all over the, oh my gosh, where did you come from? We got lanterns all over the place. Actually, I know where you came from. Probably up there. Let's go up and let's light that place up, because that is going to be very dangerous and we don't want our build to be destroyed. Seems like the creeper farm's working. I already tore it out. It's all gone already. So we're ready for not next episode, but the episode after that. We're ready to start the creeper farm way out there, and that is going to be such a sick build. If you've been in my live streams or if you're in my Discord, you've probably seen it already. I'm very excited about it. But we need to come in here now, and we need to work out this interior. So let's put down some blocks here, or some shulker boxes. Well, this is going to be a fairly small room here. I think even like coming across here, and then here, I think that's going to be the doorway right there. So we'll have a very small room here, and we'll have a few decorations like a potted plant, a table, I think, maybe something else there. I'm not positive, but this is just going to be one big spiral staircase right here. So let me just go ahead and show you what it's going to be like. I mean, you know what a spiral staircase looks like. I think everybody has probably made one about this size at some point. Just going to be using slabs going all the way up, all the way, I think, to that dirt layer there. I think that's our level that we're going to. And then, of course, we'll have a pillar or a beam going down the middle. So we'll need to do that. Gonna lose the sandstone, yep. And we're gonna do the exact same thing that we did in the last one and have just a staircase going down to nothing. Maybe eventually we'll do some down here, but I think for now I'm okay with just leaving it empty down there. But let me go ahead and get all these stair blocks in, and we'll come back once we got a little bit of decorating to do. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've changed the door. I just felt like the 3 wide was a little bit too big. And this just adds a little bit of I don't know, not so symmetrical. And I like it. It adds a little bit of interest, I guess. So I've gone ahead, I put a little ceiling in here, added in, fixed up the wall a little bit. Nothing too crazy going on in here. I may change this even more, maybe. I don't know. Probably not. We'll probably just leave it. We'll have some stuff down here, but the main thing we're going to be focusing on is up here. So we got to go all the way up this winding staircase. And here we are. This is going to be the room we're working in. This is going to be, if you remember, in the old tower, for whatever reason, I decided to put in the tower a little like princess room. So we're going to be doing that again. And we're going to be putting in pretty much the same details we did in the last one, but it's going to be slightly different and slightly more updated. So let's go ahead. We're going to start right here with the bed. So let's tear out these planks here. We're going to put, we'll put carpet here. Glazed terracotta. Which direction does this face? Okay, that's the right direction. Glazed terracotta there, 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 and there. And that's our little carpet. We'll put a bed there. Did I get enough for the banners? We're gonna have, well, we're actually gonna use the new cherry wood a little bit. So we need, how many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 trapdoors. So let's do that. This should, no, let's get one more. Boom. That should be enough. Okay, trapdoors there. Trapdoors there. That's what we're doing there. Okay, good. And then we need a couple sticks. Let's just use that, I guess. Sticks. And then 4 banners is what we need. We do not have enough. I'll have to go grab more, but we'll put banners there and on the other side as well. A little covered bed, is that what it's called? I can't remember. Canopy bed, that's what it is. Canopy bed. Now in the corner here, I want to do, how am I going to do this? I guess put a full block here. We're going to do a little candle, like candelabra type thing. Is that what it's called? Probably not. Just like a little candle stand. We'll do that there. We're gonna grab some pink candles. I think we'll grab 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we will light it. And that will be our lighting for the room. We'll have one other one in the corner over here as well. Over in the corner there, we're gonna actually use another one of the new blocks. We're gonna put a, what is this called? Decorated pot. Just a plain one. I don't have any of the sherds yet, so we can't do that. We're gonna put a regular flower pot in there. Then we're gonna put flowering azalea there and a cherry leaf right there. And I was gonna put a little beehive here to act as like a we're gonna do a couple of these. Oh, you know what we can do? You know what, we'll do that. Aha, perfect. Let's just pop out a few here and there. Like that. Boom, boom, boom. Put that up there. Maybe put another one here. And I need to grab, no, I don't need to grab books. I have books. And we'll just pop in a few here and there. This is probably one of my favorite features to come out of this update. This is so cool. I love this. Wait, didn't I put one there? Or am I crazy? I love this. I love this feature. This chiseled bookshelf. It's so cool. But now we're going to cover up the sides with this. Some, what are these called? Trapdoors. And then last thing, we're going to do a couple of stairs. We're going to go stair there, stair there. Then this is supposed to have a little pink tulip in it, but we'll just put that instead. And then we'll put some random assortment of candles up top. Wait, do I not have pink anymore? Well, it'll have to be plain candles. Boom, boom. All right, there we go. I think we're done here. I think this place turned out pretty cool. It's not too crazy. Oh, I do want a painting there. No, that's okay. We'll get it later. I do want to put a painting there, but yeah, it's not too crazy, but we're never, ever, ever going to come in here. So I think it's good enough. Only took us a few minutes and it still looks cool. It'll add a little bit of depth when we're looking at the tower from down below. You'll barely see anything in here, but just the light coming out of here and knowing that there's stuff in here, it's going to be a cool detail. All right, last thing I want to add really quick actually is I want to do, like I said, I want to add some quartz trim to this because I think it could be really cool looking. So we'll do that one on that one. We're just going to do the spire one, which is from the End Cities, I think. I got this while going and getting some more shulker boxes. And then we'll do that one on this one. On the same one. And yeah, there we go. Blah, blah, blah. And I think it looks pretty cool. You know what? Let's take a look at it on ourselves. Oh yeah, look at me. Very cool. Okay, whatever. I don't know. It kind of adds like a little bit of like a, I don't know. It just looks kind of fancy, I feel like, with the like almost checkerboard type pattern. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. We'll never see it again, but cool. I'm really glad you can duplicate those smithing templates, because otherwise they'd be completely useless, I feel like. Just like the sherds are for the pots. You can't duplicate them, so I wouldn't ever want to use it. But yeah, this is what I did for this room down here. It's very boring, very plain. Oh, I forgot the painting up there. Oh well. But yeah, that is gonna do it for today's episode. We made some pretty good progress. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with how this place turned out. I love the new build. Looks so much better than the last one. The texturing, I feel like, turned out really good. The shape is a lot better. The old one didn't have a pillar in the a pillar in the middle, so it looked really weird, just being one big arch, and it wasn't like a very smooth looking arch either. So this is much better. I'm very happy with this. And once we get the rest of the castle in this style, it's gonna tie in even more. Now it stands out a little bit, but once we get some more stuff in here, it's gonna look much better. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. In the next episode, we are going to be doing a little world tour. I've had a lot of people request it since we've had a lot of new viewers come in since the first video back, where we worked on the roads. So yeah, next episode is going to be a world tour. And I am also going to be releasing the world download for that episode. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode.